Can McCaffrey do?
Okay, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Washington Redskins and the Carolina Panthers. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Ready?
A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Let's go, D.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
53 is the mic. I'm scared.
On second down, McCaffrey. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. So first and second down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. That's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line.
Break it up. 180. 54 mic. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Second and 10, it's McSorley. Slings this deep from McLaurin. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 12, McSorley. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say, we're going to build from...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by... Now a loose football. The ball comes out. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he'll be taken down inside Carolina's 15. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. 48 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something? And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Darius Geis, his first touchdown on the year. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Hopkins with the extra point. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. These two teams all tied after 1.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
Newton on 3rd down. And he's got his target. That's more. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
DJ Moore went through some ups and downs his rookie season, but really came on strong late in the year. Finished with 55 catches, the most among Panthers not named Christian McCaffrey. And now with Devin Funchess gone to Indianapolis, he's going to be the true WR1 for the Panthers.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
53, check 53. Watch the run. Watch the run.
On 2nd and 15 now. Newton. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down. Newton sliding out of the pocket. He may try and run for this. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 45-yard line.
Even at the age of 30, Cam says it's just a number. Still a real threat running the football. We all know about the touchdowns, but ran for 400.
Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. But fortunately, a Panther was able to get on this, so Carolina keeps the ball. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 29-yard line. Newton will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Cam fakes the give and keeps it. Shreds the tackle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. I will remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Single.
To throw again, Newton. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. And he will find his man. That's Hogan complete. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Again, Newton. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's our line.
It was still more than a minute.
Whenever you get an opportunity, you can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They'll come up on a 1st and 10. McSorley, 1st and 10. And this one complete to Reed. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Clock running as the Redskins try to hurry up. To throw again on 2nd down. McSorley. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. This quarterback now 3 out of 5 since taking over as he's given his guys a 1st down. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That's it, baby.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off of play action, it's McSorley. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jordan Reed with touchdown number 7 on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's McCaffrey. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Don't forget, later tonight, Sunday Night Football, we've got the Pats and the Texans from NRG Stadium in Houston. And then tomorrow night, Monday Night Football, it's supposed to be really cold up in Seattle as we've got the Vikings and the Seahawks from CenturyLink Field at 8:15 Eastern. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a play fake here on first down. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A huge play there for Washington. 45 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. They'll try and push it in with Gore. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Redskin touchdown. Frank Gore, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins, and the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
You ain't going nowhere.
Newton on first down. On the move to his left. He's going to take off with it. Opted to run for it. The decision, a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd and 7, Newton. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Here we go.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
I'm going back to you. I'm going.
Throwing again. Newton. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
I know you felt that one.
Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The safety blitz works perfectly that time for Landon Collins. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Set, 8, read.
They go play action now with McSorley. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Now following the interception, here's Newton. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Newton. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. On 1st down, it's Newton. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton. Greg Olsen was the intended target. And it's 3rd and 5. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Newton. That's going to be caught by Samuel. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
On 1st down, Newton. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Greg Olsen. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Let's go. Let's do this.
So the Redskins down 24-21. At time, a huge factor. They need at minimum 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Clock running here, under 90 seconds to go. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll look to throw. And he finds McLaurin. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Another carry now for Gore. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down. They'll try and pick up the first with Gore. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, a touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts. You got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. The wideout, Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. The quick slant caught. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? One last throw here for Newton. And this is going to be caught. It's caught. And they've won the football game.
Brandon, you know I love boxing, right? You know I love big fights, right? I had given them the standing 8 count a few times along the way. And look at how this one ended.
Yeah, they had, well, I guess 9 lives, just like a cat, kept fighting, and they're in the end making the huge play to get the game winner.
I guess that's the epitome of you always have a puncher's chance.
Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week. Start your week by installing your game plan.